Welcome back to Get Moving TV. We've just been hearing the story of really how difficult it is to have a child with special health care needs, and really how much time it takes and how much focus it takes from a family to really take care of a child with special health care needs. With me today, we have a representative from Teddy Bear Cancer Foundation. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got interested in what you're doing.
My name is Marnie Rosette, and I'm the executive director of Teddy Bear, and I have been there 2 years now. It was originally founded by Nikki Katz in 2003, and it was her inspiration, and it was her volunteering in hospitals and realizing that actually a good friend of hers had had a child with cancer, and she had an epiphany and realized that there was a real lack of support for the family while a parent was trying to care for a child. And so the inception of the foundation was based on the fact that really no parent should have to make a choice between having to work and being by their child's bedside. And so out of that, we realized that there was a need to financially help families so that they wouldn't be in a situation of having to worry about their bills or their house payments, very, very basic needs. And then our other programs from there developed learning from our families. So all of the other programs that we offer are events with our families, getting them together, our support groups, helping pay for hotel accommodations for families when they have to travel. All of those, we have about 9 different programs that we offer, have all come out of learning from our families.
Well, tell me about one of your events. Do you have carnivals, or what kinds of things do you do?
We have quite a few events where we bring our families together and we support them. We just recently had our 2nd annual Mother's Day Spa Day, which is really beautiful because we bring all our moms together and they get treatments, and really the beauty of it is that comes out of the support they gain from each other, because they have about 4 to 6 hours where they're getting treatments done and they're relaxing and getting rejuvenated so they can continue to be there for their children. And they desperately need that. We're hoping that we'll soon be able to do something for our dads. And in addition, we have coming up this Sunday is our Family Fun Day, and we've been doing that for several years now. And that is specific to our families that are all invited, and we usually get over 100 people attending, and they also gain support from each other. And in that environment, the children kind of interact and get to share their stories, and we do face painting and pony rides, and they get a time to be together and secure and not feel judged by kind of some of the outside worlds, and get support from each other.
Well, Family Fun Day sounds like a very good time. But these kinds of things, you wake up every morning and you're thinking about how to raise money to sponsor these things.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
I know I've looked at from afar, and I know we're finally luring you all down here into Ventura County to help us with our families here too. Mm-hmm. What kind of events do you have? I know you just had an event.
We did. We have 2 major fundraisers throughout the year, and that's where a lot of our funding comes, in addition to grants. That's where we get all of our funding. So we just had an event that actually was at Saks Fifth Avenue, which was fantastic, because basically the reason that event works is everything's donated. And so we're hoping to do something like that down here. But it's great because all the restaurants, the venue is donated, so 100% of the proceeds go directly to our families, which obviously allows us to give them a lot more support. And then we have a luncheon also in October that we do, and moving our way down here to create some things where we can create awareness for people and tell them more about the foundation and get more families involved in knowing about what we have to offer to them. So we're trying to build awareness about us coming down here, because this is a brand new venture for us, and we're very excited.
Well, we really want to gather the Ventura community around you. I know it's a difficult time for a lot of nonprofit organizations, but this is very important to really gather around our families whose lives have been changed when that diagnosis of cancer or other illness comes out where you're really going to be spending time in the hospital and your child is going to be going through many painful moments and hours and days in the hospital. And so you need restaurants. Who else helps to donate? And we can look for here in our Ventura County as well to show what kind of support we can give.
You know, everything helps. You know, we encourage people to feel like every dollar really does make a difference, and getting the word out really makes a difference, because we're a very grassroots organization, and I know a lot of times, especially in these recessionary times, that people feel that they can't do enough or that they're always being tapped. And the thing is that we've really learned is that by getting the word out and talking to your friends and telling the stories, that growing from there is what has made Teddy Bear grow and become what it is now. And what we try and remind people is that imagine what you're going through right now, but imagine also having, you know, we have families that have a 1-year-old and they've lost their home due to the recession. Their home was foreclosed on. They are living in a shelter. And as you know, when you're going through chemotherapy, it's really important for your immune system to stay strong, and to be living in a shelter is quite dangerous for a family that has a baby with cancer. So many of our families, they're losing their jobs. They're the first ones that are being cut in budget cuts. And so their needs are tremendous. And so we really encourage people to get involved and make donations and bake sales and car washes, but also please just remember that the need is significant.
Marnie, thank you so much for joining us from the Teddy Bear Foundation. Ventura, we have a $10,000 challenge. Between our two foundations, we're challenging you to match us with an additional $10,000. We need to help these families to be able to spend time with their children, families whose lives have been devastated by a diagnosis that we can finally treat here in Ventura County. So Ventura, it's time for you to get moving. Donate services, and let's get some cash out there too. Ventura, get moving.